Social Card Club. This came to be through a relationship that I kind of accidentally developed with Sam back in 2017. We actually both went super deep in the little one for one drop.
I played with him late, closing down the day. Day 3, there were 3 tables left, and we played down to 2 tables, and for like the last hour and a half, I got moved to his table. No idea who he is. And I'm talking to some friends of mine who are sweating my action, and they're just like, hey, steer clear of that guy.
I was pretty much chip leader from like 3 tables down. I had like, by the time we made the final table, I had like half the chips in play.
I'm sitting with probably 60 or 70 bigs. So, I mean, I'm not in bad shape either. I'm really good shape. All my friends are calling me in the morning that like, just chill. You don't have to do anything, just chill. That's not how I play.
All right, Sam, so you just went all in blind and wake up with a magic hand. How do you do it?
I'm honestly the best player in the world.
Hold!
I believe I ended up knocking Sam out like 7th or 8th.
That is not how I play. I've done a lot of work with traveling vloggers and you know, poker star celebrity types. But what we're putting together here,
Kind of switched this place over a little bit from a PLO exclusive card house to a no limit card room too. Where am I? Oh, that's such an existential question. We're here in Austin, Texas at Palm Social Card Club. This came to be through a relationship that I kind of accidentally developed with Sam back in 2017. We actually both went super deep in the little one for one drop.
I played with him late, closing down the day. Day 3, there were 3 tables left, and we played down to 2 tables, and for like the last hour and a half, I got moved to his table. No idea who he is. And I'm talking to some friends of mine who are sweating my action, and they're just like, hey, steer clear of that guy.
I was pretty much chip leader from like 3 tables down. I had like, by the time we made the final table, I had like half the chips in play.
I'm sitting with probably 60 or 70 bigs. So, I mean, I'm not in bad shape either. I'm really good shape. All my friends are calling me in the morning that like, just chill. You don't have to do anything, just chill. That's not how I play.
All right, Sam, so you just went all in blind and wake up with a magic hand. How do you do it?
I'm honestly the best player in the world.
Hold!
I believe I ended up knocking Sam out like 7th or 8th.
That is not how I play. I've done a lot of work with traveling vloggers and you know, poker star celebrity types. But what we're putting together here,
Kind of switched this place over a little bit from a PLO exclusive card house to a no limit card room too. Where am I? Oh, that's such an existential question. We're here in Austin, Texas at Palm Social Card Club. This came to be through a relationship that I kind of accidentally developed with Sam back in 2017. We actually both went super deep in the little one for one drop.
I played with him late, closing down the day 3. There were 3 tables left, and we played down to 2 tables. And for like the last hour and a half, I got moved to his table. No idea who he is. And I'm talking to some friends of mine who are sweating my action, and they're just like, hey, steer clear of that guy.
I was pretty much chip leader from like 3 tables down. I had like, by the time we made the final table, I had like half the chips in play.
I'm sitting with probably 60 or 70 bigs. So, I mean, I'm not in bad shape either. I'm really good shape. All my friends are calling me in the morning that, like, just chill. You don't have to do anything, just chill. That's not how I play.
All right, Sam, so you just went all in blind and wake up with a magic hand. How do you do it?
I'm honestly the best player in the world.
Wait, what?
I believe I ended up knocking Sam out like 7th or 8th.
That is not how I play. I've done a lot of work with traveling vloggers and poker star celebrity types. But what we're putting together here,
Kind of switched this place over a little bit from a PLO exclusive card house to a no limit card room too. That's such an existential question. We're here in Austin, Texas at Palm Social Card Club. This came to be through a relationship that I kind of accidentally developed with Sam back in 2017. We actually both went super deep in the little one for one drop.
I played with him late, closing down the day 3. There were 3 tables left, and we played down to 2 tables. And for like the last hour and a half, I got moved to his table. No idea who he is. And I'm talking to some friends of mine who are sweating my action, and they're just like, hey, steer clear of that guy.
I was pretty much chip leader from like 3 tables down. I had like, by the time we made the final table, I had like half the chips in play.
I'm sitting with probably 60 or 70 bigs. So, I mean, I'm not in bad shape either. I'm really good shape. All my friends are calling me in the morning that, like, just chill. You don't have to do anything, just chill. That's not how I play.
All right, Sam, so you just went all in blind and wake up with a magic hand. How do you do it?
I'm honestly the best player in the world.
Wait, what?
I believe I ended up knocking Sam out like 7th or 8th.
That is not how I play. I've done a lot of work with traveling vloggers and poker star celebrity types. But what we're putting together here,
Kind of switched this place over a little bit from a PLO exclusive card house to a no limit card room too. That's such an existential question. We're here in Austin, Texas at Palm Social Card Club. This came to be through a relationship that I kind of accidentally developed with Sam back in 2017. We actually both went super deep in the little one for one drop.
I played with him late, closing down the day. Day 3, there were 3 tables left, and we played down to 2 tables. And for like the last hour and a half, I got moved to his table. No idea who he is. And I'm talking to some friends of mine who are sweating my action, and they're just like, hey, steer clear of that guy.
I was pretty much chip leader from like 3 tables down. I had like, by the time we made the final table, I had like half the chips in play.
I'm sitting with probably 60 or 70 bigs. So, I mean, I'm not in bad shape either. I'm really good shape. All my friends are calling me in the morning that like, just chill. You don't have to do anything, just chill. That's not how I play.
All right, Sam, so you just went all in blind and wake up with a magic hand. How do you do it?
I'm honestly the best player in the world.
I believe I ended up knocking Sam out like 7th or 8th.
That is not how I play. I've done a lot of work with traveling vloggers and you know, poker star celebrity types. But what we're putting together here,
Kind of switched this place over a little bit from a PLO exclusive card house to a no limit card room too. Where am I? Oh, that's such an existential question. We're here in Austin, Texas at Palm Social Card Club. This came to be through a relationship that I kind of accidentally developed with Sam back in 2017. We actually both went super deep in the little one for one drop.
I played with him late, closing down the day. Day 3, there were 3 tables left, and we played down to 2 tables. And for like the last hour and a half, I got moved to his table. No idea who he is. And I'm talking to some friends of mine who are sweating my action, and they're just like, hey, steer clear of that guy.
I was pretty much chip leader from like 3 tables down. I had like, by the time we made the final table, I had like half the chips in play.
I'm sitting with probably 60 or 70 bigs. So I mean, I'm not in bad shape either. I'm really good shape. All my friends are calling me in the morning that, like, just chill. You don't have to do anything, just chill. That's not how I play.
All right, Sam, so you just went all in blind and wake up with a magic hand. How do you do it?
I'm honestly the best player in the world.
I believe I ended up knocking Sam out like 7th or 8th.
That is not how I play. I've done a lot of work with traveling vloggers and you know, poker star celebrity types. But what we're putting together here,
Kind of switched this place over a little bit from a PLO exclusive card house to a no limit card room too. That's such an existential question. We're here in Austin, Texas at Palm Social Card Club. This came to be through a relationship that I kind of accidentally developed with Sam back in 2017. We actually both went super deep in the little one for one drop.
I played with him late, closing down the day. Day 3, there were 3 tables left, and we played down to 2 tables. And for like the last hour and a half, I got moved to his table. No idea who he is. And I'm talking to some friends of mine who are sweating my action, and they're just like, hey, steer clear of that guy.
I was pretty much chip leader from like 3 tables down. I had like, by the time we made the final table, I had like half the chips in play.
I'm sitting with probably 60 or 70 bigs. So, I mean, I'm not in bad shape either. I'm really good shape. All my friends are calling me in the morning that like, just chill. You don't have to do anything, just chill. That's not how I play.
All right, Sam, so you just went all in blind and wake up with a magic hand. How do you do it?
I'm honestly the best player in the world.
I believe I ended up knocking Sam out like 7th or 8th.
That is not how I play. I've done a lot of work with traveling vloggers and you know, poker star celebrity types. But what we're putting together here,
Kind of switched this place over a little bit from a PLO exclusive card house to a no limit card room too.
Let's do it. And welcome here to another edition of Live at the Palms at Palms Social. How y'all doing? It is Wednesday night, POT LIMIT OMAHA night. There's your boy, the founder, your boy Uncle Sam, out giving directions here before we start our game as, well, this 2-5 game continues to be the most bonkers thing I've ever seen, and I don't expect this is going to change here tonight, so appreciate you guys stopping by. Again, we've reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, so you can leave a like, subscribe, and also toss in a super chat if you're feeling randy and want to get your message out there. So, see, we got Tom the Bomb, we got Big Mike. Notice, I think Jimmy Tobias also here. Yogi, And soon we will take it all around the table here for the great 4-card game of Pot Limit Omaha. Let's do this. All right, so we've got Juice Box back in the house. Looks like a couple of seats reserved. Eight-bit Avenger. What's the line on how many times we get asked to like, subscribe, etc.? Well, I think it would actually be a really good, like, side bet during some of these broadcasts. I mean, you could do it for all the other shows. I mean, like, if you go through show by show, you can find its little synchronicities or little quirks that people shout out. God damn me for trying to promote my channel. What a radical idea. All right, so we've got a $10 straddle. Big Mike with a raising hand with ace, king, king, 8. Tom the Bomb also with a hand to be determined. You got your boy Mahesh. Also back here is this game, Big Tom action. Oh, Wednesday night? All right, here we go. All right, it's going to come out 10-5-3, 2 diamonds. Nobody with a diamond draw. And looking at this, it seems like kings are actually the best hand in this. Not any really particularly awesome draws for any of these players. I guess Mahesh would probably have the highest 2-pair possibility with the backdoor club, so that's why the percentages are as close as they are, just for a naked pair of kings and no backdoor draws, really. But not a lot of reality there for Mahesh to wrap around. So we'll give it up for the path of least resistance. Okay. See our stacks here in the early going. You always know this one is going to be bombs away, especially for the $500 stacks, to just try to run it up a couple of times. So we see these numbers go 5, 6, 7, 8x from the start. As your boy Alan Piscitello, I'm going to just call everybody my boy now. Alan Piscitello, sup, Mike? Sorry I couldn't join in the booth. No worries, man. You know, this is like my job. I got to be here, and I want to be here, and I got to be here, and it's good to be here. But, you know, anytime you can get anybody to join you, it's to no obligation to anybody. That's... I mean, unless we get you to sign something in blood, then it gets to be a little bit more literal, so... All right, Tom the Bomb. King, Queen, Jack, 6. And Big Mike just going to call here with the ace, queen, 10-9. Semi-connected. Probably the prettiest hand out of this bunch. And Jimmy No, the 8-5-4-4. Let's take it 5 ways here. Live at the Palms, Wednesday night. All right, top 2 for Big Mike. Looks like we've also got a straight and a flush draw to go along with a pair for Tom the Bomb. Hash, I guess, with a gutter ball, but no backdoors. Juice Box going to make the call here with queens and 3s. Tom Home also just going to call, so... Juice Box can come along in these moments sometimes expecting maybe there'll be some combo draws or potential ways for his hand to improve. And that may slow down the action here, as Tom the Bomb and Juice Box both with a jack in hand. That is easier to represent. Big Mike, though, also does not give a shit. That's why he's awesome. even in the face. Well, but he's also got a 10 in hand, so he can find moments for a redraw if he is actually up against a made hand here as well. So Tom the Bomb here will call off his last 245, so we'll take this heads up. Big Mike, a decent advantage here. Is going to hit a 6 on the end, so queens up. Going to take down a $1,490 pot, boy. Like it. Always running hot here right at the start. Does. All right, we'll keep it going here as. All right, Big Mike, everybody up in the 1,000, so we'll get a couple of rebuys. I think we got ourselves a superstar coming on in. Pete Willie here in the chat says Britney Spears is free. Well, that's good news, is it not? Everybody keeps telling me you got to watch that documentary, and I just don't want to watch something that's going to, like, make me angry. That's like a rule to me that I set to myself, that, like, I'm not going to watch stuff that I know will just, like, irritate me and piss me off. So that's why I don't generally just watch a lot of other live streams. And just like, it's just going to piss me. Okay. Right, we continue 2-5 PLO. Always a ton of all-ins to start at least our first hour and a half, so we'll see. See how this night shall unfold. So, double checking a few things. All right, Yogi opens here with a PLO 8 hand ace. 10-3 deuce double suited. Tom the Bomb here with King 6-5. On with kind of a junky, but suited and a wide range of combos it could potentially connect with, but all right, we will go with about 7 different players on this. Almost, I think this is going to be a family pot here. Up, I guess the big blind. All right, Naked James here in the house, 8873. Waiting for our board. That's going to come out there, I promise. All right, here we go. King, Jack 10. That is the nuts if we're on. Top set for Tom the Bomb. Gutter ball for Yogi. Backdoors galore. And a set of jacks here for Big Mike. Oh, mama. This has danger written all over it here. Tom the Bomb raises here to 5 under with top set. He also has backdoor hearts. On here with the nuts straight on a rainbow board. And just going to call, just giving him an opportunity to potentially get away from the hand. And now Yogi's going to step out himself. Had a small chance, but a little too pricey. And not a ton of incentives on the back door. So Tom the Bomb's hand gets a little bit better for him as he turns a heart draw. And ripping here for 425. On still with the king high straight. And I can't imagine Big Mike stepping out of this either.
Here you got the money. Like, if I can take it back, I'll take it back. All right. Good luck, sir.
All right, here we go. There's a river card here with 3,480 right in the middle, and it will not be a board pair, but it will be a backdoor flush. Tom the Bomb's top set improves, and give him all the money for just about 4K. On did shove the end into the side pot where Big Mike mugged, but all of that's going to be going to Tom. And that's just how ridiculous this game gets. We are third hand in, about 15 minutes already had a 4K pot. Nonetheless, we will keep on rocking to the free roll. Hit the like, hit subscribe. Over the 1,000 subscriber mark. Very happy to reach that mark. There's a lot more we can do with the channel to help promote it, help grow it. You know, and help build this into an even better Palm Social. So shout out again, producer Sonny, executive producer Sammy Von Kennel, action tracker Q. I think we're getting kind of ourselves back in gear here at Palms. We are looking to do a show on Saturday here for 1-3 match a stack. And trying to piece that together here, make sure that we've got enough players for it. Or if you want to get on the list for any of our games, again, you can check us out on the Poker Atlas app. We've got a 1-3 match a stack, a 5-10 no limit game going, a 1-2-5 to go along here with our 2-5 game on Wednesday night. Want to get on the list? Again, call 512-953-8388. On here opens now the 10-6-6-4, which is, gonna tell you, not optimal, but sometimes you're feeling lucky. We do get a re-raise by Big Mike with Queen Jack Jack 10. Tom the Bomb with, well, fresh off a 4K pot. Life's looking good. 10-9-8-6 is doable, and I don't know what's making On's like there must have been sixes folded out. His hope would be drawing to clubs, it appears, though. So the 9 of clubs, 5 of clubs, and Jack of clubs are out. So just under 1,000 right here in the middle, folks. All right, Queen on 8 is a flop straight for Big Mike. No flush draws for anybody, so 2 pair for Tom the Bomb might keep him in, but bottom 2 on this board, even for the spiciest of players, can be not ideal for anybody to try to hang around with. Not a position on top of it, and then 2 players to act. I'd be surprised if Tom continued, but if he was maybe able to close the action, he might take a chance that A, his hand can improve, or B, might just be betting any random number of hands, but Big Mike the Machine, do not talk any smack about Big Mike. That guy gets it done. Okay. Again, we stream every Monday and Wednesday, as we are looking to get some more Saturday shows here as well at Palm Social. Slating here for 1-3. Also want to let you know, if you want to get 5 free hours, 5 free hours in time, if you've not been here before, just mention my name, Mike, or Live of the Palms, the live stream, when you come up to the front desk, and we will give you a free monthly membership and 5 free hours to boot. So check us out here on the Poker Atlas app.
All right.
All right, we got Tom the Bomb on. We got some limpers to see if maybe Juice Box turns the heat up a little bit with Ace, King, Queen, but maybe if his fourth card was slightly better. So all reasonable holdings here, multi-way. So Jimmy Dubai going to raise this up to 90, which we will see how many players come along. Oh, actually, I'm going to go for the limp raise back out here for 410 with King, Queen, 10-8. He may just suspect that Jimmy is pretty full of it here. And nobody else really has to have a primo hand. And if he does happen to run into one, now he's ready to gamble. So we'll load up the rest of the action here. I doubt Naked James will want to come in on this, but all right, Juice Box going to make the call here for 400 for roughly about half of his stack. So Jimmy Dubai going to rip it here. Jack 9, 7, 5. His hearts are probably smoked, but Jack 9 of clubs might be able to connect somewhere. Somehow, some way.
Probably had a bad hand, like 3, 4, 5. Who? Me? Oh no. I have. No, that's too big. Way too big for you. Yeah.
So we will split this up a few different directions and create a main pot out of the 365 that Jimmy's all in with. And then just a little extra squeeze here for the other three players in the hand. So like a 220 side pot. The shortest stack Juice Box is sitting at about 550 or so. But does create the potential maybe Tom the Bomb and on decide to get screwy here. Let's see our flop. Loading, loading. All right, gonna come out King 6-5, 2 clubs. Jimmy's gonna flop a flush draw. Juice Box has got top 2, and On has a king with a queen, which his best hope is finding a better 2-pair with a 10-8. Tom's probably out of this, and Juice Box gonna be all in. Well, actually, we get just a call here from Juice Box, so. Right, turn comes a deuce, says. Safe enough card here for Juice Box, so it looks like we'll go bet call. And right back here to the river. He's going to be an ace, so top 2 here for Juice Box. Jimmy has missed, who could have also, I guess, hit a 5 to get trips with flush draw missed. As just ship a $2,700 pot there to the Juice Box. You're on live at the Palms of Palms Social. Hit us up here in the chat. We are at the 1,000 subscriber mark, so if you want to be the first brave soul to toss in a super chat, boom, you can make live at the Palms history here tonight. So that option now available to you. Guess we also have custom emojis here that you can throw on. Boy, they just pull out all the stops here for you.
have a pair. It was a good flop. It was a good flop.
About 7-handed action. I don't know if we'll get another player or two here into the mix. If we've got anything reserved, but plenty of action here between these these gentlemen here to carry us through an evening.
Margarita? If you buy it for me, I read it. I'm gonna buy like 5 of them. You buy 5, I read 5. Okay. Where you going? Oh, okay, no worries. You give me a margarita. 7 bowls. How much? 8.
Alrighty, we've got Pick Mike opening with the 10-8-8-7.
Close to my last name. Last name. Pretty close. I had a straight dog. 5, 6 out there.
Well, Jimmy DeBye got him trying to make it happen himself with ace, king, queen, 6, and yeah, all right, on Pick Mike and let's see, Juice Box. Just won a pretty massive size pot. Might be the 4th of this in position with ace 10, 7, 7. All right, so we've got an ace-jack 3 board. Gutter ball for Jimmy to go along with top pair, and really nobody else with any reason to be in this pot. So Jimmy might be able to take this down without having to go much further. I think Juice Box might look him up here, but just because of the price and what's in there, and it looks like that is what he's going to do. All right, comes out a deuce turn card, but did give Juice Box a flush draw, but bricks on the end here with the 5 of spades. And we got Jimmy DeBye and chipping himself up here to a 1,000 plus.
All right, guys, I'm going south. I only want 500.
All right, next hand here, live at the Palms, Palm Social. Mike Youngblood, the dude, talking here with you, flying solo. We got Chef Jordan P here in the chat. What's going on, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks for stopping on by. See, busy night for us here with 5-10, 1-3, and a 1-2-5 PLO game also happening here at Palm Social. Always a good night for us here on a Wednesday. You can get on the list here for our games on the Poker Atlas app. Got a Thursday free roll tomorrow night. Again, $1,500 added here to the prize pool. So, all right, we've got some calls all around. All right, here we go. This looks like we are going to get a unraised pot here somehow. Sounds like a miracle, to be honest, but it has happened. All right, going to come out ace, 8, 10. We've got a bunch of draws happening here for the juice box. A set of 10s here for Jimmy to buy. And on here with some weak straight draws. And juice box betting 50. And Mahesh was actually betting his aces and 8s with a gutter ball, so after Jimmy puts in a raise here with a set, Mahesh pushing all in for 570. Mahesh not in great shape here, but still drawn a little bit live as he may have backdoor hearts available to him. And juice box here with the spade draw, straight draw wrap. Naked James here with the ace-8 himself, so this might be a hand he feels priced out of without much to fall back on if things go astray.
One-on-one, then somebody else. This is going in anyway, so
All right, here we go, guys. We've got a decision looming here for Juice Box, it looks like, as Jimmy had a raise, so it appears maybe they were just trying to figure out if he could put the rest of his in for about 2K with middle set. And here we go. So
holding aces up.
Juice Box getting the rest of his chips in. Looks like we are going to have a three-way all-in Mahesh. And the other 570s are going to come right into the main, and then we'll have a side pot here with Juice Box having both players covered. So like a 3,000 total side pot in this, and then the hearty chunk of it in the main as... No, I think it might... No, okay. 1,005. It's going to be, I think, a little less than 3K. So here we go. Turn card and the river. I can't quite see either one of them, but I assure you they exist. It's going to be a flush here for Juice Box, now all the way up to 4,836 bucks. So it comes out spade, spade, and Jimmy's set turns to dust. Mahesh does not improve for two pair, which would have had to be an ace and an ace alone, as we see Juice Box the big winner here tonight. All right. Jack's a pretty good guy, so that's... On here with the roughest start of the bunch, but we know the swings go very quickly upwards and downwards here in this game. Again, hit like and subscribe. Well over 1,120 subscribers. Nice little boost as of late. So got the option to hit us up here with the super chat. Still looking for somebody out there to put down the first ever super chat in Live of the Palms history. You'll be what's the word? Emboldened forever. You'll be remembered forever as one of the greatest ever fans of Live of the Palms ever. Chef Jordan Peace's middle set was doomed. Yeah, it's always that way. It is always just paying for middle set in this game, and the only hope is ever hitting quads, it feels like. It's either quads or you're screwed.
How much? 125.
All right, we got Big Mike opening here with a 7-7-6. And then we get Jimmy 3-betting with Queen Jack Jack 3. So this night's getting off to a pretty good start here, gang. I mean, just absolutely perfect night here for us. Here we go. King, Queen, 8. 2 pair here from Hash. Straight draw for Naked James. And, well, I don't see a ton of strength from much of anybody. Chef saying Hold'em is light BDSM, PLO is extreme BDSM. Yeah, you have got to absorb a ton of pain and enjoy it. Well, we got an ad running here, and so all right, here as we take you back to the action on a brief commercial message. We know you get a lot of choices. We're glad you have it here. Check us out here again. If you mentioned Live with the Poems or Mike, that is 5 free hours and a free monthly membership. All you gotta do is just tell them right there at the front desk. All right, Jimmy DeBay in for his little in with a Queen Jack, I guess. Naked James here with a straight draw. Mahesh with bottom 2 was... All right, let's run it out. We get our turn and we get our river. It is a 10 of spades, then 4 of diamonds. So, yeah, that is going to be Mahesh not having to fade much, but you're almost kind of suspicious in this game sometimes. You're like, that can't be a safe card always. And looks like we got 4 of these tables going here tonight, including our Live with the Poem stream. It's your boy Jeremy. It's always the tough part of this is players getting stacks, so you got to toss in a lot of rebuys throughout the beginning portions of it. You get a lot of gamble here on this table, and I expect this to be the case as always. Join us here Saturday. We are looking to get a 1-3 no limit hold'em stream going on that night, so be looking forward to seeing you there here. That's
All right, 10 is live. Action is on 6. What's up? 10 is 6. Can you change 6? Let me ask. But it'd be better if it was after going.
all right. Next hand.
All right. Yeah, no option. And he don't try to. Okay. Hey, yes, after the white pass. Yeah. All right. 8 pots in 40. 9 fold. 1 fold.
Jimmy now opening with great 7-7-5. Okay.
3 calls. And 4 pots into 165. All right, and 3 calls.
All right, so Big Mike been kind of quiet here for the early portion of this, but don't expect that will be the case for long as... All right, here we go. King 7-5 as we load up Mikey's hand and... all right, it's going to be Jimmy shoving here with a set of sevens. I don't think he's going to get any action anywhere, though, on this, but... we shall see. As okay, what do we got? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Jimmy gonna flip it over. Big Mike taking a chance. Maybe he can get something on the back door, and he's gonna come out a wheel here. Ace 4 gets there for Big Mike. Ace 4 gonna be able to get there here as the 3 is the magic card. As said he called with a 5, just in the hope maybe that it he can improve with just that alone, but was way behind a set of 7s. Hell yeah, Ethan. Hell yeah, Wednesday, live cash poker. Hammerfly, you are the greatest. To the super chats by IPAs for Mike. Yes, it does. And Alan Piscitello, Hall of Fame live at the Palms viewer, is first with a $5 super chat. Thanks, Hammerfly. I consider myself amongst the decent ones. I don't try to get up here and tell you I'm the best and everyone should be just super appreciative. I mean, come play at my room because you just, you know. No, man, I do this and people like it, they don't. And, you know, hey, I don't need to get too stressed out about it, but I do appreciate, you know, a little pat on the head every once in a while as an attaboy. All right, look at these V-pips here. Yogi on a different planet as everybody else on 22%, and everybody else is 50. So unbelievable. All right, so we got the 2, 5, 10, 25, 50. And we'll see. Does Tom the Bomb want to do something here? Or he's got a suited ace with an 8-7-4. Can work with that. Just gonna limp here with this, and the hash will close. And Hammerfly saying I'm at the first trip. Well, good. Yeah, I don't want to get too high on my own supply here. That's the important part of the stoic life is to, you know, shut out any things that can fill you with false gratification. I think Alan. I agree with you too. I think Alan's one of the greatest. Certainly most loyal chat pros there are out there. All right, top 2 for Tom the Bomb. And the king is going to rattle off here for kings and 7s for Jimmy to buy. As the higher 2 pair does. Kings and 6s. Oh, excuse me. Kings and 7s for Naked James. Kings and 6s for Jimmy to buy. I've read that the wrong way. Still some kind of straight draws that could come out here that would get us a chop, but right now, rainbow board, no flush possible. One of our more milder $50 straddle pots is here we go. And it's a deuce. Dropping deuces here on the river as Jimmy shoving, so I think kings and 7 should be good. I don't think there was any improvement from anybody else here, so And we'll likely draw folds from the entire gallery here. Oh, I fucked up here again. It's Jimmy that pushed with 2-pair. Naked James is a better 2-pair. I'm a donkey sometimes, so. I can already see the comments flooding in right now. Our boy Naked James won a pot, and you thought Jimmy DeBay had the best hand. Boo this man. All right, Naked James here with a nice hand, and will get himself up in the winner's column here as Juicebox, the big winner here of the night, on stuck a little bit. And, Yogi and Mahesh have taken some jabs, but yeah, we're getting all the stats here. Mahesh playing 90% of the hands, Big Mike playing about 90% of the hands. We're voluntarily putting into the pots. Juicebox a solid 50 VPIP here as bobbing and weaving. Yogi, I mean, even by this game standards, has kind of had kind of not much to want to get involved with. Those. Our next hand is plenty of action here for us. We are looking to get our Saturday stream going for 1-3 match stack, no limit hold'em. And if you would like to play here on Live of the Palms, again, you can call us. And we can see if we can get you on the list for it. Again, 512-953-8388. Pete Willie singing Juicebox Hero. Hammerfly got pots in his eyes. I have no idea what that means. Not in the slightest. No idea. Maybe I don't want to know. All right, Jimmy opening, Tom the Bomb 3-betting. And who's gambling? Bon here with a reasonable Ace King 10, 10 double suited. Tom the Bomb's hand makes no sense, but could be just going for the old power move, and Juicebox gonna make a call with a hand to be determined as
It's 500. Right now you're in for 225.
Jukebox Hero, yeah. Okay, we've got. Well, looks like on shoving back all in. So on gonna put just about is 1,900 and change in the middle. I don't think Tom the Bomb's going to continue. I'm just more curious what the hell Juicebox has that. I mean, he might have a hand strong enough to want to go for a full 2K, but
Today you are.
at this point, I have no damn idea. All right, here we go. First decision will be on Juicebox, which It's still in the tank, I guess, at this moment now with the bet amount out. I think the bet amount's right there. Got On's chips just about correct.
I'm all in to get his part. Got it. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. So all in on one. And you have less than 20. Yeah, but I was trying to get his part. Gotcha. Yeah. 500. Don't give 500. 500.
Wow, Tom the Bomb's going to go ahead and gamble here. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Queen 93 versus Ace King. Not much going here for Tom the Bomb. 4 turns. I think 10s may just be the best hand. As Anna's going to win with a pair of 10s in the hole. With 10s and 4s with a 7. Tom the Bomb just completely whiffed. And somehow Anna's scooping a $6,250 pot out of 3-way all-in.
I went all low with that. I didn't want to care. That's what you wanted a long time.
All right, there you go. 2-5 PLO Wednesday night, a staple of our schedule. Mondays 5-10. I'll have some highlights coming out. We're gonna be doing a lot more here in the future now that we are heading past the 1K subscriber mark. We can do a heck of a lot more on this channel. So we'll hopefully be spicing things up soon. That is a lot of flair on that shirt, man. Ethan, 1 pair wins, 3 ways. Just the way you write it up here in this game.
Players checks on live stream, please.
So hit like and subscribe. We generally appreciate it. It does help the channel. It does boost us out here into the YouTube world. It goes through all the series of tubes that all of a sudden Joe Schmo sitting at home might love Pot Limit Omaha, and he might be able to discover the stream. Hammerfly said they all hated the run out. Yeah, there was not. If you want to literally put out like the worst Omaha runouts ever, that's probably it for those particular hands. Just literally no drama other than on flipping over a pair of 10s and saying I won.
500. I know. Look, 2 raises, 50. 3 calls. 4 party 2. 240. Ooh, I love you. 240, 6
You what? You don't get your cards now?
All right, Big Mike, 3 betting now with Jack 5-3 after the $50 open by On. Naked James got a 4 cross with no suits. On had open with the old Jack 10-9 deuce.
What I can call? 240. What? 100.
All right, Jimmy Dubai here with the call, and On also.
Don't gamble. I cannot play.
Does he want to run this up even more? No, he will just call the 190. Mahesh will as well, and
99%.
yet again another pot here.
Oh, come on now. Keep it 100.
100%.
All right, AC 7 hits nobody. Big Mike with the best hand of all the bunch. Jimmy with aces and 7s with a king. And no flush draws. That is a big want. P. Willie says, flare on shirt. Yeah, I'm going to need you to come in on Sunday to finish your TPS reports. Well, now you're just mixing up the flare guy with the Shotskis. Schlotskis? Wait, what? Tchotchkis? What was that place in Office Space? As Big Mike makes a bet, and be taking all of it. Ethan, there isn't one person that lives in Dubai named Jimmy. Prove it. You go out there to Dubai and you tell me there's not at least one person, not one, that would at least go by Jimmy. That's a statistical improbability. Almost unfathomable to believe. How big is Dubai? All right, that's like how many people are in Dubai that we can account for? Yeah, looking up. Population of 3.331 million. Not one person named Jimmy. I don't know. The math doesn't add up here. Just one of the questions, can you drink alcohol in Dubai? And according to Google, drinking is A-OK in the right places. You're permitted in licensed restaurants, hotels, and bars attached to licensed hotels. It is unacceptable and punishable to drink in public spaces. Well, I guess I'm not going to Dubai. That's... Juice box here with the old Jack 10-9. Jimmy for the Queen 8-5 is. Tom with a very trash Queen 10-4-4, but might just be steaming a little bit. Does on now 3-betting here to 1,035. We have God only knows what he has. Jimmy, I mean, Juicebox got enough of a hand. Maybe if he was suited, he'd want to try to gamble with this, but
5% you call. 5%. No, that's too high. Three folded. Six folded. Eight is all in. Four left. One is all in.
all right, Tom the Bomb getting it in. On's got King, Jack 5. Okay, so he's got a legitimate double suited kings. So he's had some not so awesome hands to be involved with that. Boy, that's. All right, here we go. We got an all-in now. Jimmy with Queen 8-5. Tom the Bomb with Queen 10-4-4. And On looking very good with the hearts and the diamonds both trumped here for both these players. 7-7-7, so everybody's drawn dead. Not a chance for anybody as On has got this bad boy locked up. Nothing can come that will prove his hand, so he gets to win it all. On sitting out here with $8,200. And $5. We're not even 1 hour into this damn program. We are just about at 1 hour. And On is already up here at 8K. Whew. Decent. That's not a bad night, but Tom might have been steaming a little bit. Jimmy kind of short stacking, looking to try to kind of run up some hands. I don't necessarily blame him getting in there. Queen 8-5. Not my.
I don't know how Frank White hit.
Not my chosen, not the way I would do it, but by all means. Yeah, hey. Sometimes you gotta gamble, as we see on now back on the positive side. So, you know, even getting up to 8K is the funnest way to be able to squeeze out a profit here.
4,000.
Counting out all the chips. Again, we do this on a half-hour delay. Got producer Sonny sequestered and kept safe from everybody. Armed security guards in front of the studio so that if anybody tries any funny business, boom, Chuck Norris, like, you know, karate chop right to the neck. I don't know, what would, like, Steven Seagal, whatever, had that sleeper. Ethan saying looks like a Cash App transfer transaction going on. Yep, that is. You know, that's a good eye, Ethan. You would make a great commentator one of these days. Right now, you're an all-star chat pro, so.
Way more than that. 10. He wasn't talking. You say last. All right, so one minute. For some reason, I was thinking of 10.
All right, somebody was going to make this bigger pot. It looks like it's been Tom the Bomb. Oh, we got everybody wanted to be a part of this. Even Naked James, he's got the button. He might have trash, but he does have last position, so maybe he's attached to fives in the hole. I don't know. That. All right, let's rock and/or roll. As we are going to get 7-way action here with a 110 pre-flop raise off the 20 straddle.
But yeah. All right. I need a 5.
5? Okay. 1 5 or 2 5?
2 works too. Yes.
Here we go. I saw a king, I saw an 8, and a 5. So we got 2 clubs. Set of 5s here for Naked James. Bottom set. Ace-high club draw and a straight draw for Tom the Bomb. And I guess Mahesh has a weaker flush draw with the same 9-6 straight draw that Tom the Bomb has. So Mahesh ripping it in. Tom the Bomb betting. Naked James probably going to get in with bottom set, even as not ideal as it might be, but he still at least got some hope.
7 is all. 8 folds. 9 folds.
Jimmy going to step out. 8s and 5s for Yogi is an easy fold, and Tom the Bomb ready to get it in. So for how much he has, I believe all in for 890. We got ourselves a 4K pot here, gents and ladies. All right, we got flush draws, straight draws, and a set. Gonna come out a 9, which still puts Naked James with the advantage, and a king on the end. So 5's full of kings. The infamous and famous Naked James going to take down a $4,000 pot with fives full of kings. The rare case where bottom set able to cash on in. There's the money train for you. Choo choo. Always a jovial and lively guy here at the table. Seen him on some other streams here before. Does well, as you would expect, big chips being run up very early on, and I don't know if we'll stay 6 or 7-handed. I know we got another 1-2-5 PLO game happening here, so we may have somebody stepping up into the mix here soon. All right, we got a deal to change. Again, reminding you, again, Thursday, we've got a free roll happening here at Palm Social. $1,500 added to the prize pool. And if you ever just want to come here and play cash, you've never been here before, or it's been forever since you've made it back here, again, mention my name or mention live at the Palms at the front desk. We'll give you a free monthly membership and 5 free hours on us. All right, let's load up the next hand. Let's do this. Judge is stepping out. Ricky coming on in. Gentlemen, actually, the action trackers have stepped up in a pinch. To go out and just come on clips. Clutch. Okay. I, of course, am having the infamous C4 energy drink, the secret source of fuel that powers up every live stream in existence, every broadcast. If it weren't for this can of C4, that I don't think I would ever have a chance to ever make it in this business. All right.
Jack call and 7 fold. Five. We're waiting for Jimmy. Makes it 35. 35. 9 fold.
Jimmy here now with the open. Ace, Jack, 7-4. All clubs in hand. Juice box.
One raises for 100.
I think limp with an all right. Ace, King, 10. Or Ace, King, 10-9. Tom of the bomb. Probably still steaming a little bit, but if we bet this up with the Ace, 5-5 deuce.
Mike, how much is it? 100. Who made it up? Who's that, Jimmy? I know you gotta raise it. 4 hole. 6 ball.
Alright, I don't want this one to. I was just saying call, but you made me go all in.
All right. We're going to get Mahesh with the call, Juice box, and Jimmy to buy.
Straight draw, you got 375.
I got one pair draw.
You got a runner draw. 3 call. 6 call. All right, give me at risk.
All right, here we go. Queen 6-3. Straight draw now for Mahesh with a 5-4 in the hand. Jimmy Dubai also with a weaker straight draw. All right, deuce comes, so 5-4 is good enough. Also, club draw for Jimmy Dubai to go with his wheel draw. But the 6 high, 6 perfect, good for Mahesh. All right, the 4 on the end. So, yep, it's still going to remain the best hand for Mahesh. Jimmy had a little bit to try to gamble with, and to no avail as Ethan saying one player is getting beat like a redheaded stepchild. No offense, young blood. I mean, I'm not redheaded. Probably a stepchild, but. All right, our VPIP should be no surprise to anybody. Almost the entire table above 50% VPIP. Just what you love to see here on the live stream. No shortage of action. Mike Gimblett here flying solo. Just me. It's all good. Don't worry about me. I'm all right. All right, ace, king, queen, 4, no good. I think Nigga James probably stepped off.
2-9. 1 4. Yogi, are you call? First hand. You call. No. First hand of the night. Yeah, I won my 500 back then. I'm down. 3 call.
Jimmy had open now with king, queen, 10-8, king, 10 of clubs, and see who else decides to come along here for the ride. It's for Big Mike. He hasn't made his presence felt, so he's going to 3-bet this here to 310.
190 more.
So Jimmy all in here for his 500, king, queen, 10-8. It looks like his clubs should be good unless Big Mike has ace-x of clubs in the hole.
How much?
500.
400.
500.
Oh, that's the die, right? No lie. Oh, that's cool.
It's interesting. Are you scared if it was live?
I'm not scared, but I don't want too much. It's scared.
Friendly.
I just want just buy the.
All right, well, we get on calling with queen, jack, 9-6. Mahesh gonna hedge against the field here. He's hoping his littles maybe have a chance up against bigger cards, and I don't know. We shall have to wait and see. So we've got a pot built up to 2,500, potentially Jimmy's money.
79?
6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, 3-3 queen. Littles, but terrible here for Mahesh, and Big Mike here with aces, and the deuce 5 of hearts. Back up, I guess, with it. The juice box has a 10 high flush draw. I think if he just busts into this, this will take care of it, and we'll just be able to go heads up against Jimmy Dubai.
Oh, I thought it was 3 5.
You wanted to bet 1,500.
Yeah,
I mean, he wanted to bet $15.
All right, Big Mike, that's 1,000. So juice box only relying on an 8 or a heart. On this paired board, not gonna really love his hand. No real backdoors to draw to.
Jeremy, you think we can make it a little colder, the room colder?
All right, that should do it. We'll take it as Jimmy's. Apparently drawing even slimmer than you think, and apparently drawing dead. So his only hope was backdoor straight draws. Apparently all the queens out, so... All right, that's one for Big Mike. Now sitting up at 6K, always dangerous. So as we see the plus minuses, Big Mike, Naked James, and Juice Box, all our biggest winners thus far. Tom Mahesh in for a little bit. Yogi with a small loss, but nonetheless, the big wins are big here for these fellas.
You do 320, right? Yeah.
Oh, wait. No,
He said he won't do it.
right now, I'm not Straddle.
Again, and thank you to Alan Pichatello, our first ever super chatter here on Live of the Palms, tossing in his $1.05, his actual $5. What a guy, huh? OG Chat Pro now has the chance to give me money. Oh, wow, we got some hands here. Ace, King, King, Queen. Tom the Bomb with Jack 10, 10, 9. And Big Mike is calling here for 200 after Mahesh opens to 205. All right, Jimmy in with the 8877. Double suited. Tom the Bomb in for 625 on thinking about it, but realizes his hand is garbage against these players. So there's
Ski.
Alright, so what is it now?
500 total.
All in there.
The first one's I brought in.
all right. Mahesh all in with Ace, King, King, Queen. We don't know what Big Mike has, but yeah, he's gonna give it up. Or no, he's gonna fold and hold. All right, here we go. The Jackson 9s for Tom the Bomb. We've got straight draws here for Jimmy to buy. We got the overpair. It's going to come out. Jackson 9's the winner. Tom the Bomb closer to getting unstuck.
Jimmy, he's up too.
So Tom the Bomb here going to take a 2K pot, and we will pick it up and move it along as
We miss here, Maria. 10. Fucking 10. 10 good? Oh shit, 10 you win, I win, and you win 10. No, put in Maria. Get the shot right along good.
As Mahesh the low stack on, sitting up with about 7.5K, and it looks like the drinks are flowing again at Palm Social. We're the only club here to have full-on servers here ready for you. Get what you need. Plenty of restaurants around here, so if you're looking to try to pick up a little bit of bite to eat, we can go and coordinate that here for you.
Jack 9. Two pair. Jack 9.
3 calls. 4 raises. Call it 150.
Jack 9, 10, 10. Flop, Jack 9.
4 raises for 115. 6 fold. 7 fold. 8 calls.
All right, Big Mike here with a raise up to 115 out of the small blind. All right, King 6-5, 2 spades. Well, top set for Big Mike. The King, Queen 9. Yeah, like a gut shot for Tom the Bomb. A bottom end of the straight draw with backdoor clubs for Jimmy to buy. So we will get Jimmy all in. Looking for any 4, or excuse me, any 7 or deuce. And actually, if Tom the Bomb's in, 7's not going to do him any good, so he's going to need a deuce or backdoor clubs. So here we are. That's the turn card. Gives Jimmy a straight draw, or gives me a flush draw. Gives him a flush draw, excuse me. All right, so Jimmy's got a chance. And now the straight draw becomes live for him, and it is going to be a 5, unfortunately. King's full of 5s.
I'm just saying, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna just do a minute bet.
As we carry on into the night, it is just a ton of money flying around this 2-5 table. Haven't seen a ton of huge straddles, but we've seen at least enough anyway to kind of drive enough of the action of this game. All right, I am going to take a brief breather here. Be back in a minute here on Live at the Palms.
First to play, 8 call. Three call. Four hold.
Well, no.
Six call.
I'm a win now. I know.
Seven call.
King of the block. It was 5, 7, 10. King. King every hand.
Check.
All right, here we go. Had to find myself a seat cushion here as a little bit more comfortable for the. We got Jimmy Dubai opening A765. And all right, we're trying to read our flop. It looks like a ton of paint out there, so this has got to hit somebody.
Yeah, run flop. Check all the way around to C3, all in.
All right, it's going to come out top two here for Mahesh. Guess he does have a redraw if in his mind. Naked James has flop Broadway there with backdoor spade potential. Two pair for Tom the Bomb. And not a lot of hope for much of anybody else.
730. 3 all in. 6 fold, 7 call, 8 fold. Nine call, 730. 4, 5, 6, 7, 30.
All right, so Yogi did not call 750. I know that.
Turns to 9 of diamonds. Jam all in and 1 fold. 9 fold. 1 fold.
All right, 9 turns. Does anybody have any other chance for redraws? It's going to be a queen on the end, so Naked James gets rivered here with queens full of kings. Kind of a rough one, but you know, relatively standard for PLO.
Jack Queen and no Jack Queen and Queen 9 Your favorite. My favorite hand too.
Well, the tides have turned as
Right?
small chunk taken into Naked James profit here after that hand, but nonetheless, still sitting comfortably up here for the ninth. As took a look out there, looks like the table was still going. So let's see anybody getting up here anytime soon.
Last 10, last 20. Last 40. Three full. Four full. Six full. Seven full. Last 40. Eight full.
All right, Yogi's got some aces, suited aces, in fact. He is going to raise up here to 160 as see who else decides to play this, huh?
Eight all in.
So Jimmy here with King Queen 6-3, double suited, and Tom the Bomb here with 10-8 6-3. Yogi not pushing it up here to 1,000. See if Tom wants to get in for all of his chips. So Tom will get in for his 525. Yogi with a huge advantage here, but both of these hands have the potential to kind of crack him. So see if he gets a favorable flop. It's going to be, not the most ideal. Diamond draw for Jimmy to buy to go along with a pair. King turns, which gives him top two. And now the river card. Unless we get a board pair that's not a king, queen, or 9. It's going to be an 8 of diamonds. So still a chance I think Jimmy maybe gets any of it. Okay, Jimmy gets most of the main. And I don't know if there was any two-pair combination possible there for... Well, nonetheless, we will sort it out and split it up as we need to. As we continue on live with the poems, hit like, hit subscribe. You can also leave us a super chat. That option now available to you. Thank you to our friend Alan Pichatello, who tossed in the first ever tossing in his Bucko 5. It was... You can hit us up here at Palm Social 512 on Instagram. We got links to our description of Palm Social Club and our Facebook page as well. You can follow us and all right, we got the $20 straddle out, so Jimmy to buy with 3 kings in hand. We see Mahesh with the 4th. Does have suited diamonds to go with. Here we go. It's going to come out ace, 6, 7, 2 diamonds. Jimmy here with a flush draw.
8 check, 9 check.
Well, looks like aces and 7s here for Juice Box.
110 check. 6 bets, 110. Back.
All right, 2 thumbs down. Boo. Boo this man.
8 call.
I hit the dislike.
9 fold.
Okay. Oh, we got the 110. We got the on probably with no reason. All right, we got the seat numbers even included on this. Here we go. Jimmy trying to find some good fortune. All right, Juice Box able to take it down. Jimmy not wanting to go much further with it. Can't say I don't blame him, but that is the way it should go. So solid night here for Juice Box. As you see our VPIP numbers, most of the table well above the 50% mark of hands played, and you'll love to see it. Yeah, absolutely fucking love to see it. Try to get some of the soundboard stuff up there as well, but
Oh, it's five, I'm sorry, I have 10. 5, 5, 10. Got a live 10. Action starting at 4.
Okay, I did it.
Action 3, 3 call. 5 call. 6 call. 7 fold. 8 raises.
all right. Big Mike here with King King 7 deuce.
We'll allow it. It was stringy, but we'll
If I lose, I get my 80 back.
get the
Okay?
80 back.
If you win, I get 80 back.
1 call.
All right, Jimmy now making it 280 here with King Queen. Queen 9, so God, we're gonna build up a pot here. Juice Box now seeing all this money happen right in front of him. Now also gonna make the call. So all right, let's roll on. All right, Queen 6-4, 2 spades. That's pretty ideal here for Juice Box. Got a wrap, and looks like the only flush draw of the bunch too. So top set for Jimmy to buy. 6s and 4s for Mahesh, and really not much else for anybody, but Big Mike with the overpair will try to at least take a crack at it, maybe hoping to thin the field, but
8 all in.
Well, looks like we lost our video signal here for a moment. There, it's back.
Fold, 2 folds.
Wait.
Yeah. 3 folds. 700.
You want to play? You ready? Your play, you bring you ready? Yeah, bring it ready.
So Jimmy all in with a set. Juice box hit called. Max also with the same 7-5 straight draw with backdoor diamonds.
Boom. What do you need? What do you need?
Call, 5 call, 6
Say it. Queen.
All right, see if the turn card shakes anything up here. Anything. Oh, it's going to be a 10. So a straight draw will open up here for Max. Now the straight draw to any of the remaining kings, though we know there's just about one of them left. Max all in here for his 468. Juice box again with the only flush draw live.
Everything? No, that's no.
Can also draw to the deuce here for the 6-high straight. Does
Oh, I didn't know you did. I didn't know there's like really I'll take 18 啊，喂啊，I'll take 18，咁樣先。
Call 500. 170.
I'll take 18。
Any top cards is straight. Any middle cards is straight.
原來而家真係好嚟。
Max, this is you, okay?
trying to find his perfect river card. Is he going to get it?
Not a card that
Max declaring it. Says put it out there. It's going to be a 10, so Queen's full of 10s here for Jimmy for a 6K pot. Anything on the side?
literally no card.
No, Big Mike is still in contention here with the juice box, but nothing here for juice box here on the river, so he will most likely have to give his hand up. What the?
2 pair. Kings and 10.
Unless we've got a card reader. What the hell happened? I think we might have had a river card read wrong because, or else this juice box is pulling back chips and Max is getting a part of it and Jimmy's getting a whole bunch of it. Well, if you're confused, so am I, but we at least knew Jimmy's hand with the set was going to be good for a portion of it. The only mystery remained at the river card. Unless Mike's hand was read wrong, but either way, that's the way this crazy-ass game of Pot Limit Omaha goes here at Palm Social. Always a ton of PLO games happening, which we do tonight, along with this 2-5. We got a 1-2-5 game going, along with a 1-3 Hold'em, 5-10 No Limit. Biggest games in town, great action, great customer service here. Jimmy might be finding himself back to even after that big hand.
Action 3. 3 folds. 4 raises. 20. 6 calls. 7.
All right, here we go. Next hand is a $20 straddle. Looks just. Actually, we had just Big Mike opening here at 20, which. Yogi looking to put in a 3-bet pre with the old ace, king, queen, jack. Suited king, queen of diamonds.
You want beer?
6 call. Yeah. 120. 7 call. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. 8 call.
All right. Gonna be flop flush draw here now for Big Mike with a wheel. Oh, Yogi's got king high diamonds, but might find himself out of this hand though. 6 perfect here for the juice boxes. He's got the higher straight. Big Mike's got a huge draw though. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds are already out. So So Tom the Bomb's all in with his 8s and 8 high flush draw. He's going to need a board pair and an 8. Or else say just a runner, 3-3, runner, deuce, or 4-4. There's going to come out a queen here as, well, no improvement. No, the draw is not, not getting a little bit more ammunition. So juice box still here with a flop straight. Big Mike with a wheel and diamonds. And his only hope is to hit any of the remaining diamonds here at this point. As this pot is just ballooned up to 10K. And our river card, it's a 4. And looks to be the 6 high straight's going to hold here for juice box. Oh, goodness gracious. Big Mikey flopping as big of a hand as you can get. Just maybe wish it was a high-low split game. And at least, but with so many players with diamonds in their hand, just decrease the possibility of his hand improving. And I mean, I can't blame him. As we carry on here at live at Palms. As we'll split this on up, and that's again a $10,000 pot going to Jack. Man, this guy rules. A lot of money being thrown around, and I say that quite a bit. Ethan here mentioning dice game, 3-card money, and now introducing the follow-up under a cup game. Follow the ball under a cup game. Palm Social is lit. Yeah, it's kind of like that in Vegas Vacation, where they had all those crazy, like, off the old school games. Guess number, pick a number. All right, so Big Mike can add on a little bit more ammunition here as Freeform Aggie says there are those kind of nights in Omaha, maybe poker in general. Ethan with a hyperbolic. Big Mike had 49 outs. Yeah, he had a significantly less amount than that, but
Checks, please.
very funny man there, sir.
Checks to the live stream. Hey, 2,000 for you. 1%. No, here you go. So it should be 4,000.
All right, next hand here live at the Palms. Monday or Wednesday night edition. We are looking to get our Saturday game going for 1-3. It looks like. And again, if you want to get on the list for that, again, you can use the Poker Atlas app or call us here at the front desk. Here, 512-953-8388.
Michael's 2,000 behind his hand, so is Mike.
Who's going?
Here, I'll take it. Yeah, no, but he folded, so you get just the next hand.
All right, yes, we got the $80 straddle put out.
On. Fold. Two folds.
See what action's generated here for us. Is
4 makes it 310. 6 folds. 7 folds.
Because you is my icon.
And
I'm scheming right now. That's why I raised it.
Don't go against me. Come on.
No, I didn't go against you. You could have folded.
I can't fall against you.
Oh, so they're coming after me then.
Four bets. Button. Live 10, live 20, and 40. All the way up to 42.
all right. As you see our VPIPs, Jimmy with a 90% VPIP, Mahesh at 80, Big Mike at 80, Yogi the nit in this game at 33%. That is phenomenal. I didn't think it was necessarily possible to have 90% VPIPs and have it be sustainable over a span of about 2 hours. So protect Jimmy with everything you have.
1 fold, 2 folds,
Line it up again.
3 folds,
I'm going to take your jab. I'm going to take your J.
275,
How much?
275, 4 makes it 275.
That's 275.
Oh no, that's not, that was 80.
All right, there's Mike opening with the ace, king, queen, 3. We have the $40 straddle out, so he's looking to just go be the aggressor to try to narrow this down.
6 folds, 7 call, 8 call. 3 to bluff.
All right, there's gonna come out Jack 8-3, and well, I mean this is not much, and really for I guess Jimmy has the best hand with a jack, but
4 bets 200. 7 folds. 8 folds.
so Big Mike actually able to go apply the hammer, and that is enough pressure. See, we got all these player profiles, player positions. Trying to spruce up our stream here. We know that you know, it takes time to kind of figure out all the bells and whistles and how to best use it. So, you know, our staff has been trying to figure out all the ways that we can maximize it. We've heard some of your feedback. You know, I see it too. That it's, you know, with technology here with our team, like, man, we are exploring everything that we can do to try to continue to grow this channel is to compete with just about anybody out there. And, you know, that's not an overnight process, so we appreciate you, not appreciate, that's not even a word. We appreciate you tagging along here with us. So hit the like, hit subscribe.
I feel sad when he
Let's carry on here with more action.
super tight right now.
Super tight. Super tight.
Of,
It's 500 less.
yeah, pot, and now he, I'm sure he just called
Jimmy Dubai, says Ethan. The greatest chat troll in existence.
You hear, Jimmy? Record this.
He's actually pretty accurate.
Record this.
See, I'm quite sure I know how he plays.
He's supposed to reverse the play.
That's why we can control how the style he plays. Let him auction. Boom, boom.
All right, Tierez on opening with King Jack 10-6.
Now you know, right? Okay.
See Jimmy with the old 7-7-5-4. That's going to go out here to.
And I don't know his game.
Well, a Jimmy to buy lower end of the straight draw. Then
Do you play? 4? Yeah.
Check to the turn. Here we go. Turn. Jimmy, 8 check.
all right, as the queen rolls off, and Yogi has 9s and 5s here. So after it gets checked through, he'll go ahead and see if he can smash his way through this, and I think it might work on. Does have a straight draw, but with 3 hearts on board. And Yogi playing, probably the most solid on the table. I mean, he's not really tried to go for any big gambles. He's tried to, mix things up just a little bit, but as we see, Juice Box sitting with 10K. And the chips continuing to pile on in.
Talk to Jimmy about that one.
Hit it and quit it.
Thomas, no C. Push, the guy came back. Guy came back. Yeah.
You want to see?
You want to go?
Yeah. Jimmy, you can give him a chip.
All right, more POT Limit Omaha action. You can join us here in the chat. You can hit us up here with a super chat.
Cash out.
Got our first one ever, so life is great, isn't it?
Kitty game, we'll buy for 250, 300, 200. And you're still gonna say pot. Same style.
No, he don't know nothing. Max is fine. Oh, hands are getting brother.
What the line? 5, 10, 20.
I did.
Jimmy, now he no action anymore.
I'm folding this one. You way too much.
He no action anymore. Just call for sure.
What I did.
I guess I gotta call. I can't pot it now.
Yeah. Now he just call and call. That's it. All I can do is call. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right now? Have we put a 5? Yeah.
Well, let's make some sense of what's going on here, as does look like we got Tom the Bomb with 75 out, so it would mean probably, somebody maybe straddled the 10 or 20, and this is the open.
Okay, no, there was no straddle. So Jimmy makes it 20. 7 fold. Jimmy makes it 20.
I'll call.
9 makes it 75. And then call from 1, call from 2, call from 3, call from 5.
Okay, so we had Yogi getting a 3-bet off the original raise, Tom the Bomb calling, on calling, Mahesh calling, and we could get ourselves 7 players on this.
3, 5, 8, 9, or 10. Here we go.
All right, as well. 10 somehow the best hand as Yogi was the pre-flop 3-better. Jimmy to buy here with a straight draw up to a 3, and the queen turns, which now gives actually, well, this still on technically with the best hand with queens and deuces, but not the best chance of equity here out of those bunches. Jimmy here with the club draws, got a chance, gonna come out to 3 queens for on, but a flush for Jimmy. We'll see if we just get the showdown here and everybody checks it down, which on's gonna try to smash it though.
Oh no!
No believe.
9 call, 1 call, 10 jack, 3 queen.
That's a nut. I ain't for sure I with it.
Club. Low roll.
For sure.
I meant I did it so first.
As on actually we're gonna come away with this. Solid.
I didn't see it either. I just saw that. Whoa, quick. That's my fault. 20 Yogi.
Button 5, left 10, left 10.
40.
So you see our V pips here, which is astronomically high for any PLO game, but you know, here it's just another day in the office for these gents. Love the gamble, love the hustle. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Oh, 4 cross here for Tom the Bomb. He's getting his chips one way or the other. Jack 10, 9, 8 with the Jack 10 of diamonds. I mean, that is what you play the game here for. So, oh boy, what do we got? What is it? What day is it? Is it Wednesday? I keep thinking there's a football game.
2 fold, 3 call. 120 4 rated. Yeah. 120.
I keep thinking it's Thursday for some reason. I have no idea why.
6 fold. 7 fold. 8 and 9 fold.
So I wouldn't shock me here. Tom the Bomb goes limp raise here into this spot. It's unfortunate though. Big Mike's got the hand he has specifically here to A, that he's got 2 of the 8s and he's got his diamonds beat. But maybe this limp raise might get him out, but I'm not too confident on that. Those big multi-way pot, it's gonna take your chances with whatever it can.
5 all in.
20. No, sir. Not this time. Not this time.
All right, Max all in here with Queen, 7-6. The spades line for him. Mahesh, if he wants to continue, is going to have ace king 5-4 double suited, so his clubs and hearts will be available to him, and Mike has got the diamonds covered. So great hand for Tom the Bomb, but unfortunately his hand matchups are so rough.
6, 7, 8, 9, 25. 9, 25. Oh, back to 9.
All right, here we go. Does All right, is going to come out Queen Jack 9. Oh, boy. That's going to be a straight here for Tom the Bomb on the 10-8 side, but we got a set and a flush draw here for Max. Big Mike's drawing dead, though. He's got a set of 8s. Tom the Bomb still hoping to fend off a 10 or anything wild or a spade or a board pair. And he might find himself with some of this pot.
3 check, 4 bets, 875. And a fold from 3.
Mike!
Here we go.
So do we get a river card? Big Mike now betting here with his set. Unfortunately, drawing pretty slim as it is a 10 of spades. Max here going to make it with a flush to go along here with his top set, and Tom the Bomb can't believe it. Ace-King would have gotten there had it stayed in, but Mahesh not loving that board by any stretch of the imagination. And now Max emphatically gets a $3,500 pot. Struggles continue here for Tom the Bomb tonight. There's the biggest pluses and minuses. Juice box up over 9K. Naked James hasn't really made any noise for a while, and Max has got himself back over even. And Jimmy finds him still down a little bit, Big Mike down a little bit, but yeah, I think relative to the swings in this game, this is relatively manageable. And certainly within the lines for all these gents. So with the new dealer change, next hand coming up.
Erica!
All right, more action here at Palm Social, POT LIMIT Omaha night. Here we got our free roll tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. $1,500 added here to the prize pool.
6 folds. 7 folds. 8 folds. 8 folds. 9 folds.
All right, Max here with Ace Queen, Jack 10. He's going to flop top pair straight draw. Good old wrap for Tom the Bomb, bottom 2 for Mahesh, so we will get action. Nobody was spade, so that is at least going to give us the potential for clean run out. Tom the Bomb has announced that he's all in. Mahesh putting back it in over the top. And now Max is going to see a pretty high price to potentially carry on with this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, here comes the turn. It's going to be a king, so some more outs here for Max's. Mahesh is still riding on 2 pair, 8s and 7s. Got to dodge a 9. Got to dodge an ace. Got to dodge a jack or 10. I mean, pretty much every... Oh, wow. It's going to be a boat here for Mahesh. 7's full of 8s gets there. Tom the Bomb completely whiffs. So, you know, 5 would have scooped it for him, whereas... 10, ugh. So we got some deep stocks here for 2-5 PLOs. Half the table just about at 5K or so. Max gonna get himself, well, yeah, Mahesh sitting up at 6K. I wonder if that puts him closer to the even or profitability point. The pain continues here for Tom the Bomb. As he's had some big sessions here, but you know that is kind of the way this game goes sometimes, where all of a sudden it also becomes just you get slapped around back and forth here by the poker gods. So. And that's nothing against Tom. I'm just saying sometimes the poker gods are mean as hell in this game. So we got some barbecue happening here. I thought I smelled it when I popped out there. That getting some food.
All right. Straddle, 20 to play, guys. Check the live stream, please. Action is on C3. It's gonna be a fast night.
All right, as Mahesh now on the positive side, we'll toss in his junky hand. We'll see if anybody else now with it being feeding time, how anxious they are to kind of get after this.
Alright, so 115, back fold, off. 1 call, 115, 115. Oh, shit. Now he keep it now. 505 and 505. Jimmy's in the fold, for sure. He no fold, 142, he just call. Okay, so he no fold. And then 200 is 505.
All right, on making a 3-bet here to 505 for the Tom Open to Kings double suited. So, way this has gone here for Tom, this could get very rough for him here. But maybe he might finally find some run good. Jimmy double I with got a king in his hand.
Never say good luck to me. Oh, good! Man. What are you talking about? You are the danger player here.
All right, so On's got aces, Tom's got kings. Tom's diamonds are crushed at this point, but he does have his clubs live, so... And we'll see, can he hit one of the remaining kings? It is going to come out 6-5-5. Tom's got better hope than he thinks. At least the deuce and the 7, even on this paired board, if he decides to go along with it, could make him the best hand out of this, but all right, so Tom the Bomb's in. And it's going to be a straight now here for Tom the Bomb, so it will need to be a 5 or an ace on the river here for on if he wants to become the winner here, but Don going to make the call. Jimmy to buy also. I guess in theory he could hit a 9, but by our percentages we see he's got literally 0 shot. Does here we go. Does King on the river, so Tom the Bomb's hand gets even stronger. King's full. Now here for a $3,000 pot.
Now where's that more money?
Showdown.
Oh my God!
King's full of 5 shown.
So that's Tom, who already turned to straight and was kind of free rolling at this point, just trying to avoid the 5 of the ace. Jimmy DeBye holding both an ace and a king in his hand, kind of. Well, that makes it even more shocking.
What's the blind 2-5? Yeah, I pay for your
So that is going to keep us going here. On a 5 of the palms, as we see some of our VPIP numbers trending at least a little bit more downward for some of these players. All right, next hand, Tom the Bomb looking to try to spend some money back up and recover. So.
Alright, on you have 10 to play. Action is on 3. 3 calls. 4, makes it 50. Gotcha. 5 calls, 50. 6 folds. 7 calls. 9 folds.
Right now? Just make it right now.
All right, so Jimmy now with the 4 cross, king, queen, jack, 10 double suited. Naked James here with jack, jack, 9, 7. Mahesh with aces. Oh, well, we're going to have ourselves a nice little multi-way pot here, aren't we?
Who's the pot? Huh? Alright, he makes it 12 points. No, that's good. What I'm saying is not very much. So,
Tom the Bomb and Namahesh going to make the 4-bet here to 1,200 with his aces. Does have the 9-8 of clubs to go along with it. I don't expect Jimmy's going to want to have to fold this hand. Even if Mahesh shows it to him face up, that
2K, I sent him last time.
You got it for 2K?
Yeah, no, I know Ed because I sent him 2K last time.
He gave me 2,000 chips, so he has to replace it.
He's not rebuying.
Okay, well, before anything else, I have to make sure it's okay with the table.
No, they're good.
Jimmy's still thinking here.
He gave it to him out of his stack.
And imagine he's going to go for it.
Alright. And then, Jimmy call.
All right. Shit, you win the win. You got like the lotto, right? You got to get in the win, right?
All right, Jimmy's going to make the call. Tom the Bomb's also going to hop along into this. All right, here we go. 6-3-3 deuce trying to bust the party here. And is going to come out King 6. Trip Kings here for Jimmy. All right, here we go. Jimmy pushing his 2,500 in. Tom going to step out, and I would find it very difficult to Mahesh to want to try to continue on this. It's just way more likely Jimmy's going to have a king in hand than it would be that he would be bluffing in this spot. We'll say like queen, XX, or some kind of crazy hand.
Alright, good luck, guys.
But Mahesh is going to make the call. He's got to hit an ace and an ace alone or backdoor clubs or some kind of straight draw. There's an 8. It's not going to improve, and it's only going to be an ace that gets there. That gets Mahesh the dub. And Jimmy actually turned a flush draw to go along with it. And that's going to be an $8,900 pot being shipped to your boy Jimmy to buy. Find himself in the green, boys. And a lady says... Juice Box, the big winner here on the night. Naked James also with some profit. And everybody else trying to move a little bit forward. But, you know, these games, oh, that can last a while here. So all right. We continue on here at Live at the Palms Social. My name is Mike Young. Let the dude talk, and you can follow me on Instagram at Hoops Mike. You can follow us at Palms Social 512. We've got our free roll happening tomorrow, 7 p.m. $1,500 added to the prize pool. $20 rebuys and add-ons. Also, if you want to come on in and just mention my name or you mentioned Live at the Palms, we'll give you 5 free hours and a free monthly membership. So stop on down.
Let it go, bro. Let it go. Let it go.
Who's this?
All right, here Mike with the open.
I had 6 in. He had 8.
You guys can't call like that.
I know. Yes, we could. I bet you if I called, you probably would have called.
It is
That's
260.
what he said. I need to learn how to play.
Yeah. And then I'll have to modify my bot for your account.
That'd be awesome, dude. I mean,
What's the difference with the town?
obviously.
All right.
You can build your account different than I build my account. So I'll modify my bot for your account.
All right, Big Mike here with the 4-bet now to 260 after the 3-bet. So we're generating some multi-way.
Call.
Yeah, that's call.
Change. Yeah, I got you. Two calls.
The bot would just 3 calls on your laptop. The bot only takes
5 players.
my bot only takes 3 minutes to make 100 bucks.
Play this. I don't even know what it is. It's like you're like. Yep.
You have to watch a YouTube video to learn how to start an account.
All right, going to come out 10-9-3, 2 diamonds. Straight draw for Big Mike is a ace-high diamond draw for Tom the Bomb to go along with a gut shot to a jack. Mahesh here with a higher straight draw, though, the king-queen that the jack hits, which sees that we've got 2 of them already out there. So Big Mike on the attack. Tom the Bomb going to rip it. Big Mike most likely going to call here as he's got 10s and 3s to go along with his straight draw. So practically flipping here at this point. All right, is a queen high straight, a jack or a diamond is going to be an 8. Tom the Bomb just can't find any good fortune here tonight. Tough one in for him, but Big Mike's starting to climb back up.
What about the first 9?
Shannon's out.
You gonna buy up there? That's why you got to do triple the first time.
Okay, much is it for 3K, but I can't. You want MI or MY?
All right, another hand here live at the Palms on Wednesday night. As we see, game still going here. It's 125. You can go check us out here on the Poker Atlas app if you're looking to get on the list for any of these as well. 2-1-3 no limits and a 5-10 happening along here with looks like the PLO game had broke, but still 2 1-3 tables happening. One on the main and.
Action is on 6.
Oh, must he? I want to do this shit. Yeah.
20 to play. Are you guys? Oh, I'll tell you in a second. Sorry, 6 calls, 7 calls, 8 calls, 9 calls.
When you possible, if you scoop all money.
3 raises to 100.
Oh, I have to see money. He just scoop your money.
4 calls, 5 calls, 6 calls, 7 calls. Money for funny.
All right, there's Mahesh here with the ace-10, 7-3 raise up. Hey, we're going to get ourselves 6-way action. All right, it's going to come out diamond draw with 2 pair from Mahesh. Shows any 9-8s in there. It doesn't look like it, but top 2 for Jimmy to buy. Yeah, I guess Big Mike with 9 high diamonds, but unfortunately with as many players to act. Hey, I like some of the things Big Mike does. I don't necessarily know if I love this one in particular, but
No, he has less. That's why I counted it.
if he's going up against Mahesh and Mahesh alone, he's gonna have a better crack at it than I might think. The percentages will go up in his favor, but I don't know. Is Jimmy Dubai gonna want to step out on this? Yeah, I got a feeling Jimmy. Even with top 2 on this board, it goes bet all in call. But yeah, Jimmy's not a hitter, so maybe he's putting that stuff right outside his mind. All right, Jimmy here with top 2. Big Mike could get himself into a side pot. That, you know, if he does hit diamonds, maybe he might get paid off on. So Mahesh here with the boat. Jimmy Dubai is the only one with any hope here, as he's got to bang home a river 10. Imagine Jimmy's going to check here. It's going to come out a 9. So yeah, jacks and 9s for Big Mike, but we could see it is 3rd place in this hand. That shows that the old 10-7 filled up, and the lower 2 pair just got a little lucky on Jimmy.
All over the world. The best of the best. Represent. Jimmy, he thought you from Dubai.
Sometimes when you get losing you have a lot of money.
Oh yeah? A stash.
Small blind, big
Well,
blind.
his new name is
So he can never run out.
Hot all the time.
Yeah, because he's playing a little game.
Sometimes
He's playing level 2 right now.
sometimes when you're losing,
You didn't hear the new name. Well, Jimmy Pockets. Jimmy Pockets. Just pockets all over the place.
I always call him Jimmy Rebuy.
I
hear that both tell him Jimmy can't win. Cannot win. Jimmy can't win. Not Jimmy win. Jimmy can't win.
Hey guys, by the way, I told you button is everybody okay with him?
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy win. Jimmy can't win.
Okay.
All right, we've gotten a 125 open off, well, actually, I know I got 120 in front of Yoga. I see 80 in front of Jimmy, so we may just have straddles all the way around the table here. All the way around to the hijack. On moving over. Looks like going to have a new seat in C2. Got Miles here in the house. I don't know if he's actually ever been on our stream yet. But on the old stream we had mostly this group playing on that one of my last like TCH streams.
know what you're gonna do within 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
6 fold.
Might as well cost
7
you
fold.
next time.
Yeah, I was stopped by the
8
dealer.
fold.
I know. Jimmy called everybody. Jimmy called.
Holmes had all the chips.
All right, here we go. 5-way action is Yogi with a nice hand, ace, queen, queen, 10. He's going to flop top set and with the straight draw. Big Mike here with an open ender. Mahesh here with the under wrap, and Max with a gutter ball with bottom pair. Nothing for Jimmy, but at least enough somebody's going to be interested in biting at this. All right, here, Big Mike with a bet, Max here with a call. Max also has backdoor hearts, which now Yogi raising up to 1,000. Mahesh is going to put it all in. Mahesh has got very little chance at this. He's going to have to hit an 8. And an 8 alone, which we see there's already 3 of them out there. I guess he can go backdoor spades here. So Big Mike pushing. Yogi here with top set and a gut shot. Also backdoor diamonds. Big moment here of the night for a 10K pot. Let's go. Come on, let's get it here as well. There's going to be a lot of money to divvy up because Big Mike, the big stack on the table. Yogi not far behind. Mahesh down to like his last 200, 150 or so.
How much JoJo does he have?
2140.
So we're going to divvy this up here as, let's see if Mahesh is 2150 or so. And then Yogi's. So I think it's going to be just like around a $2,000 side pot with the main pot being around 8,000. So yeah, some backdoor spade potential here for Mahesh. See, I guess those guys are out there on the table watching the WSOP final table. Really not gotten to watch much of it, but here we go. Is going to come out a deuce. Everybody's drawing dead. That's it. Yogi's got the whole thing. And a $10,000 pot being shipped his direction here at Live of the Palms. Boom. Big hand for Yogi. It gets a little run good. As top set gets the board pair. And he'll ship all that cheddar over there to seat 9. All right, on stuck a little bit. Big Mike stuck a little bit. Max and Miles. I don't know if Miles is actually, he hasn't even really played a hand, so it might just be from the seat left over. Oh, okay. On wouldn't be stuck. On is probably stuck what Miles is considered stuck here in this spot because they did change seats, which is kind of the quirky thing about this system sometimes is. But at least yeah. Jimmy is up 1,000. Nick James up. Yogi now in the profitability and Juice Box almost here with a 9K dub. So that's a lot of chips over there to Jimmy, or a lot of chips over there to Yogi. As guys, crusher in these games. Here the great game of POT LIMIT Omaha. Hit us up here in the chat. Hit the like. Hit subscribe. Would love to hear from you all. Wherever you're watching here at Home Social.
Mike's adding on 2K. Four's adding on 2K. Jack, you got the straddle? All right. Straddle.
I got white hair, man.
No, not 80. 40.
20, 40. Action is on 9 folds.
You know, look way older than that, dude. It's been a long time.
You look younger than me. You look 55. 64.
4 calls, 5 folds, 6 folds, 7 calls, and 8 checks.
All right, with the $40 straddle up, we're going to go for 4 different players. Today is going to come out King 9-8. Big Mike with top pair and a straight draw with a 10-7. Not much hope for anybody else in this, so you might just be able to blast this one through as Jimmy folds his 10s. On, well, top pair, no real backdoors. Does have the slightly better ace, but a worse straight draw for on than no flush draws to continue with, and he is going to go ahead and give it up. So there's Big Mike applying the hammer, applying the pressure. Boom. Putting it right through as... All right, next hand is...
Hey guys, by the way,
I think Max might have a little bit more than 199, but we shall see. If he's whittled his way down or if he's added on just a little bit more.
the streak could end once we get to, yeah, just grab technical difficulty. But of course, second player. James got 10. Alright, 7 straddles 10, 8 straddles 20, 80 on, 9 straddles 40.
On. 80.
On.
On, you got 80. And look what straddle is. Alright, 2 calls. Yeah,
All right, here we go. There's Miles getting into the mix with ace 10, 7 deuce.
No more beer for you.
Clean up!
No, that's good. Good.
Just in case, just in case. Alright, and 1 checks.
All right, let's see out of this bunch after the $80 straddle's put out. On going to check his option, and all right, there it is, 9, queen, 6. Well, that's pair of queens here for on, and really for anybody else, not much happening. 8's going to at least turn up the heat here as Yogi has made a 10 high straight. Miles has made the same, but has also turned the heart draw to go along with it. All right, bet of 300. Now Miles having to decide, is this 10 jack or... He is going to make the call. All right, as we head on here to the river, it is going to be a king. So 10-7 will split if that still remains what the action is at Showdown. So the bet by the juice box here maybe might serve as a... Okay, nope, we got the action reoriented. So, all right, Yogi and Miles are going to split this up here as we charge on through here through the final about half hour here of the show.
On. Straddle donkey.
Lower? Sure. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Cover up on Light Street, please. Alright, this is on 5. 8 straddles 10. 20's on, 40's on, 80's on.
More action yet to come here at Live at Palms.
Get it in.
Catching on 3, guys. Maybe play 3 fold.
Yeah.
4. Raise. 8, 80. 4 makes it 250. 3 fold. 4 makes it 250. Alright. 5 fold. Max has 6 fold. 8 fold. 9 fold.
So we got Max here with aces as Big Mike opened here to 250. See if Han's got a little gamble. It does not, but kind of too trash of a hand to try to work with. All right, Queen Jack Deuce here as a straight draw for Miles, a gutter bowl here for Big Mike, and the overpair. Well, kind of hanging in there at this point. Is Max technically with the best of it, but plenty of cards that could come up and mess up his hand. All right, Big Mike's going to make a bet, though, at it. And Miles drawing to the bottom end of the straight is going to make a disciplined fold. Unfortunately, dealing with some lower back and tailbone pain. Existence is pain, folks. So try to take care of it over the next couple of days. But let me tell you, sitting on my ass, not pleasant right now. I want to stand up during this entire show, but trying to get myself up a little bit. To 36 now, so this must be the knocking on the door that everything sucks now after this. Everything will hurt. Mysterious ailments will pop up that will make your life miserable for no real reason. And my fat ass is now paying for it.
5 calls. 6 folds. 7 calls.
All right, let's see if we got any more action hands coming up here. Yeah, we got another 1-3 table opening.
Like 3 hands. All 3 points. 1, I'm sorry, 9 folds.
Yeah, we got 2 1-3 tables and a 5-10 still going strong with players on the wait list, along with our PLO game here.
2 aces. 290. 90 bet. 2 aces. 290. Plus 10. Alright, 4 calls. 5 calls. 7 folds. Change coming.
All right, Miles with the King, Queen, Jack 10.
8 calls. Actions back to 1. And 1 call.
All right.
Can I you have a check on this again? Four players.
All right, it's going to come out King 9-5.
Action is on 8 checks.
There's a straight draw here for Miles with this top pair. Really the best chance at it. We'll fire at it, and I think everybody's just going to step aside. I don't think there's any reason for anybody else to come through.
Yes. The other high. 2 takes it down. The other high. Rolling bet college basketball. 1 straddles 1.
So, big stacks as we always anticipate here on Wednesdays.
20.
Right?
Yeah, the other book is high. The other high won't let me bet college basketball.
1 straddles 1, 2 straddles 1.
His site won't let me bet college basketball. I don't know why. College basketball. They're scared of that?
5 calls. 6 calls. No, it's 20. Just 20. 7 calls.
That's funny, I call it. But college basketball, everybody calls. Everybody has college basketball.
I got 7 calls, 8 calls, 9. 130.
Zombie?
Yes, sir. All right, 1 call. 2 calls. 5 calls.
All right, so Yogi picking up aces here with the ace-10 of clubs. Looks to me, we'll get Naked James also here in the mix with the Queen 8 deuce. And all right, let's do this 3 different ways.
Yep, 3-way action on 9 checks. 4, that'd be against 500.
All right, so we will have a 2-spade board. Yeah, top 2 pair here for Max. Yogi gonna rip it for the rest of Max's money. Dan will take his chances here as. All right, it's a 5, which can give again Max a straight draw here to a 6 to go along with his 2 pair, and then a 9er. And did that go back to our clubs here for Yogi? Yes. Here on the first run out. Now Yogi's got to hit a 4. Oh, he's going to try to go to the back door yet again. Is not going to do it this time around, though. All right, here we go. There's a couple of more hands, I think, to go here tonight. So I think we maybe got about like 10 more minutes left here of the show. All right, again, Mike Gimlet powering through this last stretch and looking forward again to next week. We are heading on into Thanksgiving week. I'll be there for the Monday show. I don't think I'll be here for. I will actually not be here for the Wednesday show, so we'll see if we will have somebody else filling on in for that. But
Okay. So the straddle is the 40 is on 5. Actually, it's on 6. 6 calls. 7 calls. Okay, 5 straddles. 6 calls. 7 calls. The butt is on 9. Butts on 9. We have a straddle 10 on 3. Straddle 20.
all right, so multi-way Mahesh here with a raise up here to 200 with Queen Jack Jack 5 with the suited Jack 5 of clubs. Big Mike now putting into the 4-bet. Mahesh ripping all in for his last 900. Max looking like he wants to get into the party here with King Jack 6 deuce. And Big Mike's actually not in too bad a shape. Everybody's got a even hope for it. And, well, is that going to do it for everybody? I think that should be... All right, here we go. The 3-way all-in. He is now going to come on with 2 diamonds. Looking fairly good here for Big Mike. 10-8 turn and a 4 on the end. So who's got the winner? Who? Let's reload it. It looks like Mahesh here with jacks. Okay, Max had the higher diamond draw with the king high diamonds. And Big Mike had queen high, but the jack's holding on steady here for Mahesh. And we'll see how many more hands we got left to go here as starting to see another 1-3 table get going and get active. All right, well, that appears to be our last hand here of the night at Live at the Palms. We've switched out our boxes, and it is time for us to call it a night. Short show here for PLO, but still plenty of action to keep you interested. I'm Mike Gimblett again here for Action Tracker Cube. Our boy Cube Williams, Sonny, executive producer Sammy Von Kennel, and Mike Gimblett, the dude talking. Say so long, folks, and come out and play here at Palm Social.
Dealer change bomb pot. Whoever wins it just go straight to you. Nah, it's the dealer change.